girl Cleopatra.
It's Denishea.
And this is Convos with Cleo. Alright, so today I have my good co-worker friend Denishea. Me and Denishea haven't known each other very long.
Maybe it feels like forever though.
It does feel like forever. That's when you
work.
know you just click with someone. It just clicks instantaneously. So I brought Denishea on this episode specifically because there is no email, but I did have a topic to discuss. I am married with 2 children. Denishea is married with 2 children. So I figured she would be one of the best people I could have on to discuss this specific topic. So I was discussing with some friends, and there was a male talking, and he's married with a wife, and they actually had 2 children as well. And he was saying how after the second baby, his wife had picked up some baby weight that didn't come off as quickly as it did with the first child. Mm-hmm. And now it's been like the second child is 2. And yet she has been able to lose the baby weight. And at this point, it looks like she stopped trying to. So she's kind of really gotten like complacent, set in her ways, whatever you want to call it. She's comfortable in her fluffiness. And he wants her to get back to where she used to be. Because he said not only is it her weight, but she don't wear makeup as often. It's a lot of sweatpants. So she's kind of like settled into mom life to where she's let what seems like used to be her individuality go and took on mom life. So he was like, well, I want to bring it up to her, but I don't want to make her feel insecure. Like, you know, I don't love her. But is there a right way to say what's happening?
Well, I always say people don't care what you know until they know how much you care. So, you know, if you're going to deliver something like this, which is tough, because you're mom number 1, you know. I mean, you wife first, but when the kids come into the picture, it's just like you're like on duty.
Yes.
Like I call myself like an in-house maid. Like that, I go to work full time and I come home and I take care of everything in the house. So if I'm wearing sweatpants and I'm not doing makeup, it's probably because I don't have time. Also, maybe it's if she has no need to put on makeup or cute clothes, are y'all not going out anymore? Have you settled into dad life to the point where she's like, well, we ain't doing nothing. I want to be comfortable while I'm cooking and cleaning and homework and bath time and naps. I want to be comfortable. But also, what are you looking like? What are you doing? Are you in the gym? Are you looking like, oh, I need to make sure I'm matching his fly? Like,
right.
Or are you in your sweatpants and she got the matching
pair? I will say he has been in the gym.
Okay.
He has, but... And no shade to dads. We are both married and we appreciate the men in our life.
Yes.
But dads aren't moms. And moms aren't dads. So there's certain roles each parent plays in the rearing of the child and the keeping of the house.
I agree.
Moms or women in general are usually more natural nurturers. So we have an easy time putting others before ourselves.
Yes.
So if he needs to get to the gym and the baby needs to something, you like go, because I'll stay and I'll take care of home. Yeah. And it's harder for us to take care of ourselves because we want to see y'all first look great.
I agree.
I'm not going to the gym and my child homework need to be done.
Very true.
I got homework. Like, we'll put everything else before.
And it's not even an excuse. It's just like reality. You know, like I can't bear to think of only doing something for myself because it appears selfish, although it doesn't when dads do it.
Right.
No shade.
No shade.
But I couldn't dare know that my children or my husband needs something, and here I am trying to like take off time and just do something alone and by myself.
Right.
Like I wouldn't do
Mom guilt is real.
It's so real.
It's not always... I don't want to say it's not valid, but because at the end of the day, we do need to take care of ourselves. Because if we're not 100%, we can't be 100%. But it's very easy for us to operate on 40 as long as everybody else is on 100.
I agree.
We will accept that role easy.
Perfect example. Just to not cut into mom time, family time when I'm done from work, I go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I cut out on sleep time, and I operate sometimes on 4 to 6 hours of sleep, just so that way I can still go to the gym and I'm not taking anything away from my family.
Then that's how you get away from the guilt. Because you don't feel like you're slacking on anyone else.
I'm only slacking on my own self, my sleep.
You using your time when you feel like they don't need me right now. They literally because they sleep.
They don't need me. I go off to the gym and it sucks, but I mean, I'm at that same place. I'm at that 2-year mark. And when I realized that there was no change in my figure, I'm like, I gotta do something because I don't like jiggling when I walk. That's just me.
Hello. I'm on a journey.
I like it. I like it.
In my weight management, weight loss. You know, I'm on a journey.
To each is its own, and everybody has their own thing that's like, I can't do this or I can do this, and it's just. Being a mom and a wife is tricky. They don't tell. It's no book.
I wish there was. I wish it was.
They don't tell you about this stuff.
They don't.
They don't tell you.
So I was saying to him, I think that for me, and you can let me know how you feel, and y'all can let me know how y'all feel too. Hit us up in the comment section.
Yep. Subscribe and comment.
Thank you. The easiest way or the best way to go about it, to me, if I was on the receiving end, I wouldn't want to hear just harsh criticism, because I do feel like, especially in a couple situation, like they're married, most of the time issues aren't all one person's fault.
I agree.
It might be 90-10, but it ain't all one person's fault. So yes, she's in her sweats, and yes, you feel like she's kind of relaxed, but you've allowed it to happen. Yeah. Y'all have not gone out or done things, or maybe he offered and she was like, no, I'd rather stay home, but you're not pressing the issue. So maybe it's more, go to her as a we. Hey babe, you know, we need to get to the gym, or we should. Don't tell her what she need to do. We should, you know, you want to come into the gym if he's in the gym. Yeah. You know what, babe? Matter of fact, even better, make a plan, babe. So I talked to your mom, my mom, our sitter, our cousin, whoever sits the kids. Yeah. I talked to them, and they agreed that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 to 7 they could watch the kids, so we could get to the gym together.
No mom guilt.
No mom guilt.
You got a plan. Be a part of the solution instead of complaining about the problem. Yes. You want to get in the gym? Come on with me then.
Hello.
Make me feel like we're doing this together. Yes. We both had the kids. We both helped me get to this weight, to this place. So let's both help me get out of it.
I love that. Like, make a plan. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we going to the gym, and then the other sitter on Saturdays from 5 to 9 so they keep the kids so I can take you out, because you deserve to go out. You do a lot around the house. You're busy, and I want to appreciate you a bit.
I'm very busy.
That way you're satisfying your want to see her live her best life. She doesn't feel judged.
Nope.
You know, and for all we know, she might feel like I got frumpy, but there's nothing driving her to do that because she's so focused on everybody else. The kids are still very young. Just had her second child 2 years ago. So it's easy to focus on everything else. So I think that's the best way to go about it.
It is. I agree.
Now that segued into another question, because somebody was like, well, what if, because that's what I said to the group. Somebody in the group said, well, what if you bring it up to the person? Let's put numbers on it. This is separate from the situation we just talked about. This is just generalization. You're with someone, whether it's a long-term boyfriend, girlfriend, whether it's a marriage, whatever it may be, y'all in a committed relationship, right? And the other person has let themselves go, let's say in the same way, whether they gain 60 pounds, honey. 60 pounds is on, the sweats is on, everything they used to wear. If it was a guy, they don't wear the cute sweatpants no more. It ain't eggplant Friday no more, honey. He done got the bare belly popping. He always up dirty, holy slippers in the air, sitting in his favorite chair watching the game. Or if it's a girl, honey, the curls done left. That hair is limp. Bonnet don't never come off when she get in the house, but the bra do. Bra off, bonnet on, and she chilling. Your spouse or the spouse brings it to them. Listen, babe, we should get to the gym. I made a plan for us. And they flat out go, oh, no, I don't want to. I'm comfortable. I'm happy with the new me.
That's kind of scary.
But in that situation, does that give you license to say something like, well, I'm not in love with this version of you? Because if I was into fat people, I wouldn't have been checking for you because you were in shape.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So now that you have become, if you're telling me you're happy with who you become, and who you become is a bigger person, does that give me license to say, well, I'm no longer in love with you, and maybe we need to get a lawyer and end this? Maybe we have grown apart.
Well, you said they wasn't married. They was in a long-term committed relationship, which kind of makes me kind of nervous that someone could be that comfortable to say, I like this version. I like this fluffier version of me. I'm fuller, freer. Because that's what it comes down to. It's very a matter of comfort.
And they go, I'm flat out, I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm not ashamed of being big. I'm not hiding in the house. I'm comfortable.
How do you handle... So that's straight out confrontational. So it's like, if I wanted fluffier version of you, I would have waited till now to come on to you. You know, I would have waited. I don't handle conversation too well, so you're gonna have to come correct. Because I find I do get defensive, you know. So for me, I don't think I would have been like, I like this version of me. I would probably be like, you don't like it? You don't like this? You don't like how much you go when I walk? Like that?
Because some people, and again, I got fluffy after both my kids, so this is not.
We all get fluffy.
Yes, honey. So I am in no way fat
Except
shaming.
for the husbands and the dads.
Well, my husband got fluffy.
I mean, he gets fluffy, but he didn't.
They lose weight so fast though.
He had to do like, play one round of basketball. Now he back in shape.
Right. I lost 20 pounds yesterday, babe.
Thinking.
Right. Thinking about it. I lost 20 pounds. But this, again, I'm not body shaming at all. I love body positivity, body image. But this particular guy, he was saying that he views his wife letting herself go that much as laziness.
It can be that though. It can be laziness.
And for him, laziness is an unattractive quality. So if you, in his mind, become a lazy person, you were no longer the woman he signed up for.
But is she lazy in taking on things for herself, or is she lazy around the house as well? Like, is your house a mess? Are your children unkept? Are you unkept? Are you wearing dirty drawers? I don't think so. She's probably taking care of everything else, and there's just not enough time left in the day to take care of herself. And I'm guilty of that. Like,
I'm guilty of that.
I'll be looking like the help when I go out with my husband and my kids. They be on a beam, and I'll be looking like, oh, yo, but her, who's that? Oh, it must be me.
Or just by the time I finish my normal day, you know, the kids have this event, that event. We got practice here, practice there. It's easier to eat on the way in the car, drive through on the way home. You get in the house, homework, bath time, teeth. They in bed. It is now 9, 10 o'clock. I don't feel like bouncing around for an hour. I'm tired.
I mean, I can always bounce.
Well, you know, but no complaints there. But so that just brought up the flat out question: if your spouse, and let's leave it physically, physically transforms into a new person, is that still the person you fell in love with?
So if you're my spouse and we vow that we're going to love each other no matter what, you're going to grow with me through all the stages of me. Allow me to grow, allow me to expand, but understand that I'm still exploring this version of me just like you are. You might not like this chapter, and this very well may not be the last one, but allow me to grow. And I think there has to be a little bit of like give when it comes into stuff like that. Like, you've never been a woman to understand how your body changes and to grow with those changes and learn that new flow. Because you had your flow before when you only had one. When you only had one kid, you could wing it.
Flow.
Listen, you can wing it. We having toast for dinner, y'all. This is fun, okay?
This is bad fun.
2 kids, you can't feed 2 kids toast, okay? Like, you gotta get...
They gonna come get them.
Listen.
They gonna come get your kids.
There's another way of living that you have to learn. And then there are things that you will give up on. There are things that you will get better at. But there will always be... It's a constant growing thing. Like, so don't give up on me on this chapter. Yes, I'm a little bit bigger than I used to be. I might seem a little bit lazier, but I'm still learning. Because I don't think any woman is like, I'm fine like this.
Yeah.
That's just not in our...
That's not how you've been.
Yeah.
If you was always big boned, don't meet me big boned and then be like, oh, we need to get you in the gym. Excuse me? I was voluptuous when you met me.
Yes.
But if you were voluptuous, and then vice versa, if you were a curvy, voluptuous woman, and then you let society, whoever tell you, oh no, that's not pretty. After you met your guy, you do some diet lifting. There's nothing wrong with getting healthy. But you legit got skinny. It's the same vice versa. Your man could be like, wait a minute, where them curves go? Sit down and eat these potatoes.
But ultimately,
too much kale.
Ultimately, self-love. That's what it comes down to. Like, you
so if they're happy with if you see your spouse is genuinely happy with their new body, you have to just love them through that.
You need to love them through it. You do. You need to get on that boat and ride it. Okay? You need to get on that horse and ride it. Listen, if she's happy at that weight, then you be happy with her. Help her get healthy. You know, you start, look, you want some things to change? Start being the wind beneath her wings. Like, you want healthy dinner because you think she can lose a few? You make it. You make it. And I bet she sit down and eat.
Let her come home and it's the aromas in the air. You done cooked the grilled chicken up, honey, with the lemon sauce.
Yes, you do it. Do it. And then she will follow suit. Like, I feel like you kind of feed off of each other. So to point fingers, you're not going to get anywhere.
It's going to be okay. Well, then I guess it depends on how much... It's like, let's go to marriage because we're both married. how much does physical appearance weigh in on sexual chemistry? Because if a lot of y'all's sexual chemistry was based on their physical appearance, and that physical appearance drastically shifts in one direction or another, can it still be, oh, well, I'm just going to love them through it? Because you can't love them through it, but then stop having the sex. That's not loving them through it.
That's not loving them through it.
Because then you're changing.
You are changing. I feel like being married to someone is a little bit different than when you're dating them and having sex with them.
It's a bigger commitment.
It's a bigger commitment.
Also,
and you're
sex
in love.
Look that different.
It is, and you're loving that person on a whole nother level. Like, listen, like,
Yeah.
I don't even care what you look like half the time. I don't even care if your breath stinks, because I'm still going to get some of that. Like, I'm still coming in for that kiss. Whereas then you're a little bit more on the shallower side when you're dating, because you can be, because there's nothing keeping you there. So I feel like you don't like them yuck mouth kisses.
I don't. So my husband, like,
we just keep it tight, like.
But me, when me and my husband were dating, I told him I'm not the morning breath girl. He is very much the movie. Right when you wake up, talking and everything.
So nice.
Good morning, honey.
That's my husband.
And then when and I'm like, your breath stink. I taste it. I know my breath stink. I don't want it.
I can't not,
That
because I know I stink. I know my breath stinks too. So why would I look like honey, you're a part of this equation.
All right, my husband. That's how he proposed to me.
Yeah.
He put the ring on my finger when I was asleep. And I was sleeping, and I felt like this. It felt like crustiness because it had the diamonds on the sides. Yeah. So I was like, "What's this crustiness?" And I sleep my hands under the pillow, and I kept feeling this crustiness. So I finally opened my eyes and looked, and I saw the ring, and I looked at him, and he looking at, because he was waiting all night for me to wake up and see this ring, and he looking at me smiling, and I was like, "Are you for real?" Like,
that's so nice.
And even though he don't care about morning breath, he was like, "I love you so much." And he proposed to me in our bed like this.
I love it.
We brushed our teeth, and then we shared our first engagement kiss. So he loves me through my not loving morning breath.
So morning breath I don't mind. I just can't do BO. So
not right after the basketball game and
hell no.
Sweated up.
Throw that stuff in the laundry room on your way upstairs. Hit me after you get out the
That's
shower.
your limit.
I'm fine with that. I can't do
BO is your limit.
It is something I can't get past. So
like even natural musk.
No. I can't. So, like, if you're loving people through stuff, right? He's a man. They get funky. I have to love him through it. You know, it's not my favorite time to see him.
Okay.
But, you know, I like seeing him glistening. I just don't like, you know, everything else that comes with the glistening. You
just
know?
don't, like, come to me and then it follows you and hits
don't
me in the face.
wrap me in it.
Yeah.
Just, look, give me an eye. Let me know, you know.
On your way to the shower.
Yeah.
So, bottom line is more so, if your spouse physically changes drastically, they get real skinny, they get real fluffy, they get real buff. Because some people like beefcakes. My husband's got a beefcake body. He got muscle, but it's some fluff on top. You know, he's a little stocky. If he if he put the weights down and picked up the treadmill and got real scrawny, or vice versa.
How would you feel about that?
I don't like scrawny.
I don't like scrawny either. And my husband, Kev, almost his name. That's fine. He's slim, but he's never been skinny. He had an ass for days. I'm sorry.
All right. You better
listen.
Love your husband.
Yeah, like,
yes.
and everybody says like, yo, he got a don't.
He got booty.
He picks up where I lack. So, like, I don't think I would want him super skinny. Yeah, he can buff up, I guess. And he can even gain more weight. Like, I'm not opposed to it. Right. I'm okay with the fluff because I know people change. And I'm more in love with everything that's on the inside. So, listen, I can go blind today and still know that he's the person I love and the man that I'm attracted to.
That's it. I could legit not even see you, and the
love
would still be there. So what does it matter? But not what does it matter what you look like?
Yeah,
because it matters what you look like. We're not saying all that.
But I'm okay if we grow bigger together. If we grow smaller together, I'm okay.
If we go buffer together, you just add mad more muscles.
Mad muscle. We just in there fighting.
So it's love your partner through where they are. If you notice that the change they've made has had a negative effect on their psyche, then yes, grab their hand, step in them with
Pull
them.
out of that.
Yes,
you
and
never
help
know
them.
what people are going through.
Absolutely. Help them be healthy physically and all that. But you hit on something when you said when you're married, most of the time, and again, if y'all disagree, let us know. Please. When you're married, sex with your spouse is so much more than physical.
It's so much deeper than that.
You are the wonderful father to my children, the wonderful provider for my house, my rock when I'm crying, my pillow when I need to vent.
I'm just paying this here debt with this here is. I'm sorry. Like I'm just indebted, and I'm just so grateful, and I am so happy that you chose me. So
yes, and
that's
sex
what we're
is
doing.
all of that. So I'm gonna grab that little extra back fat.
Hey.
Come on. Or whatever the case may be, like, because it's so, and that's what you mean. When you're dating, you can be shallow, because I can walk out in any given moment.
There's nothing
I don't have to stay here.
Exactly, I don't have to deal with this.
Fluff
up. I'm out.
Skinny, right? So since my friend is married, again, the advice I gave him still stands now that I spoke to you. Love her through it.
Love her through it.
If you talk to her and she flat out tells you, "Oh no, I'm comfortable like this," then this is a chapter. Doesn't have to be the end of the book. I love that analogy.
It doesn't have to be the end. And I think that a lot of people forget that postpartum is real.
It is real.
So take that second to understand that, like, she has changed not only physically, but she's changed mentally,
emotionally, all that.
There's a lot more that's required of her than there was before the first or the second kid. So I just ask that people give you that little bit of grace, a little bit of space, so that she can be and become who she's supposed to be. And just keep that in mind. Like, she might not be able to physically say what's wrong and why she's choosing the sweatpants.
But that might be a manifestation of it.
It is. It is. And it's real.
And love them through it, because she may right now, even if she comes back or he comes back and says, "Oh, I'm comfortable," they are still learning this new role, being a mom of two, or being a father of two, or a father of one. I'm a new father, and this is different. So I need to first concentrate on how to raise my kids before I worry about trying to be dapper again. So that he might be in that phase, or she might be in that phase. So see what happens. People evolve and change every day. You learn new things, you see new things. So once she gets this new momminess down, then she may be able to pick back up some of the things that she used to have.
Listen. You
pick
it up. You pick it back up. Once you get your roles and you got your plan going, you're like, hey, I could do a little eyeshadow today.
Right. And then you start your journey.
Yeah. Find some new great ass jeans.
Thank you guys for watching. Again, hit us up. Let us know how you thought about the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Send me your emails, your questions, your comments, concerns. Remember, it's life, love, and the pursuit of your happiness.
Your happiness.
Thanks again, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And meet me back here next Tuesday for another Convos with Cleo.